Oh, it's you. It's been a long time. How have you been? I've been really busy being dead, you know. After Toy Story 4 murdered me. Hello and welcome back to Persona 5 Royal, which is a series of words that you have not heard me say in a mighty long time. I needed a little bit of a break for those of you who have not been keeping up with my streams on the channel. The short version of the story is, I tried to do too much on the channel in a too short of amount of time. Took a bit of a break, did some more relaxing things to do, such as streaming, so that I still produce content, but not with the same vigor that I would normally be putting myself through to put things out on the channel. And now I'm refreshed, back and ready to continue my adventures in the world of Persona 5 Royal, starting up with the worst piece of shit since we dethroned worst piece of shit, excluding all the villains we've dethroned up until this point, which is the prosecutor over here, who's an absolute dick to her sister. Of course, I wanted to use a different word there, but you know, the word I'm searching for, I can't say because there's preschool toys present. So on that note, let's hear what she has to say to kick back off our adventure.
And yet he simply turned himself in, even confessed all his crimes.
Oh yeah, by the way, we still have not received a proper confession from Kaneshiro, but I'm guessing it's gonna happen today. Feels like it's right around the corner.
The Phantom Thieves.
Is it a crime to break someone's heart?
Apparently, I was literally less than a minute away from getting a trophy last time I left off the episode.
Depending on the means, yes. He's absolutely right.
Even if it makes someone admit their evil deeds and helps make them pay for their crimes?
I hope she hasn't fallen under their influence.
Boy, are you in for quite the shell-shocking.
The Phantom Thieves. Damn it.
Now everyone.
I heard the leader of the crime ring that was causing trouble in Shibuya got caught. It seems like some of our students have been victimized by them, so we can breathe easy for now. I'm thankful to the police for arresting the perp even though they're just doing their job. By the way, perp is police slang. You might have heard the stars in police procedurals say it. It's short for perpetrator. Speaking of stars, can you answer this question? Maybe. It's been a while since I've had to do... What are we doing? The sum of... Wait a minute. Wait, hold on. Wait a minute. Speaking of star... Wow, okay. That smoothest segue in the world. Yikers. Okay. So, you know those stars and those police TV shows, how they say the word perp? By the way, on the topic of stars, here's a math problem for you. I get this, because, you know, obviously it's the shape of a star. Obviously, I get it. But, like, still... Smoothest segue in the world, Miss Usami. The sum of angles of A through E is the same as the sum of interior angles of a certain shape 180 degrees. Shape that is, yes, a triangle. I took geometry in 9th grade. I know how triangles work. It's been a while since I've had to use that information in my life, but yes, I did take geometry in 9th grade. That's correct. The sum of interior angles of a triangle will always equal 180 degrees when it is planar. Wow, really? Magic is kind of smart, doesn't he? Oh, how long it's been since I've heard those words. You know, it's really smart to be able to answer a question like that. It's literally 9th grade geometry. Well, I guess technically, I think you're supposed to take geometry in 10th grade, but I was a bit ahead, so I took it in. Whatever. Point being, early high school mathematics is what we're dealing with here. It's not exactly anything complex. By the way, there are rumors that the Phantom Thieves took down the perp this time, Kaneshiro. I remember their name with that bid on Madarame, as well as the incident in May. Is this a new urban legend? Anyway, please prepare for your test starting Wednesday, and don't be distracted by rumors like that. And to help you not be distracted by rumors like that, I'm going to bring up said rumors in front of all of you, young, impressionable kids. Big brain plays from Miss Usami here. Don't think about these rumors. Also, here's the rumor that would never have been brought up if I hadn't mentioned it. It's like we succeeded in changing Kaneshiro's heart. A lot of people are talking about the Phantom Thieves, too. I feel like people are already doing that, but, you know. I guess the goal is by the end of the game to reach 100% in terms of our awareness, or people's awareness of us.
Kaneshiro finally confessed! People have been making a huge deal of it since the police announcement.
It's difficult to accept that the authorities are taking all of the credit for his arrest.
People are going nuts about the Phantom Thieves online, though. Look!
It's all coming together for us.
Oh yeah, it's all coming together.
This is quite the turnaround. All of a sudden, people are expressing their long-standing belief in us.
So this is why Makoto told us to post the calling card anywhere that might stand out.
Pretty smart move on her part. Oh, where is our amazing Miss President?
Probably getting beaten by her terrible sister.
Hello? It's Makoto. My apologies, but I won't be able to join you today.
Or if not beaten, then at least strictly interrogated. By the way, her sister sucks. Or, okay, that works too.
There's no need to worry, though.
Probably also being strictly interrogated by him then.
More importantly, there was a special on TV about the Phantom Thief.
Huh? What did it say?
I wonder who's the star.
They were talking all about our calling cards.
For real?
Anyway, my apologies about today. I'll have to see you all another time.
Well,
Who was that?
you know where to find us, cowgirl. Who was that?
Really? Oh, that's freaking crazy!
I hope all this excitement doesn't place us in the police's radar.
It'll be fine. No way they'd find out about that weird other world.
Yeah, again, that's the core thing here. It's like, yeah, they might think it's a little weird that the Phantom Thieves that there's still a calling card popping up around all these different incidents. But what are they gonna do to prove it? Because unless they have a gateway into the metaverse, which they don't, unless Akechi starts digging around, which, because obviously he's, well, at least we think he's the masked person who's going around, so unless he starts giving them insider information, I think we're in the clear. Gotta say, I think we'll be okay.
True. Do you remember what the fake Kaneshiro said towards the end?
I'm not not worried.
Yeah, he said we're not the only ones who are doing
Yeah, but we knew that since Madarame.
Not gonna let it bother me. As far as we know, he was just pulling that shit out of his ass.
Well, we know that's not true.
I hope
Still no reason for concern, though.
Anyways, in your face, Akechi. Now, what do you want to do about our next target?
Wow. Alright then. There might be someone else using the metaverse. On a completely unrelated note, let's talk about Akechi.
Don't get ahead of yourself. Still, people might expect a lot from our next move, considering how excited they're getting.
We can't just pick any old schmo now.
there is no need to hurry, though. Counting Kamoshida, we've claimed 3 consecutive victories, right? We should just lay low and wait for all this excitement to blow over.
Yeah, that's the thing. You say there's gonna be expectations for your next big move, but realistically the way this would work is everyone would be like, whoa, I'm such a big fan. I'm like such a big fan of the Phantom Thieves, like, oh my god, hashtag Phantom Thieves, hashtag Metaverse, I guess because they don't know about that. Hashtag the end of Kaneshiro, whatever bullshit hashtag. I'm totally gonna make a post all about this. Make sure you like, follow, and subscribe. Also, donate to my Patreon so you can see more awesome content where I talk about how I like the Phantom Thieves. And if you leave a dislike, who fucking gives a shit, because you can't see that anymore anyway. And there'd be a bunch of people doing that for about a week where they pretend to be the biggest fans of the Phantom Thieves, and then as soon as the hype dies down, they'd be like, Phantom Thieves? Ah, that was like so yesterday. I'm like totally over that now. Oh my god. So I don't think you have to worry about people getting their expectations too high for your next big move.
In that case, how about we have another celebration?
Oh, good idea. We can make it a welcoming party for Miss President, too.
Well, word on the street is the arcade seems to be a nice spot for that.
By the way, that briefcase, it's pretty damn expensive. Let's sell it and drop the cash on our party.
Wow. Seems like the lay low and wait idea has gone completely out the window.
So we can count you out then, Morgana?
What are you talking about? I was just saying we should try and keep the party on the down low.
Fastest reverse card in history.
That's the spirit. Well, I'm gonna let Makoto know. Hi, Makoto. There's something we forgot to tell you.
I'm sorry, didn't she just say she got called into a meeting with the principals? Why would you try to call her now? She just said she was... Okay.
What's wrong?
Hello? I hope you remember we have finals next week. Yusuke and Morgana excluded, of course.
No. The cat takes exams too. Morgana takes milk exams. Measure the quality of this milk.
You best not get bad grades, okay?
Also, complete the laser maze.
That is something I simply would not be able to overlook as student council president.
And while we're at it, we'll do the Can You Resist the Ball of Yarn challenge.
For now, behave and concentrate on your studies. We can have fun once finals are over. Understood?
Well, didn't she get called into a meeting with the principal's office? I thought that's why she couldn't... Alright, whatever. Ask and thou shalt receive. I guess we caught her. I guess we caught her either immediately before or immediately after the meeting.
I believe in what I wrote. The Phantom Thieves are just.
Have you figured out who they are?
No, I'm nowhere close. However, after considering all the facts, I concluded there are no errors in their acts or principles. Thus, upon deeming them to be on the side of justice, I have decided to end my investigation.
And to throw a little bit of, assuming this principle works like every other principle in the world, you can throw the authority bullshit back in his face. Something a lot of people like to do is like to go, oh, well, you have an argument against me? What? Well, I know better than you because you see that little tag on the desk right there? That means I'm the principal, which means I'm the best because I have the authority over you. Which means I'm right by default. So then now Makoto can pull an Uno reverse card and be like, yeah, well guess what? My sister's a prosecutor, so I know the ins and outs of how all these laws work, so stuff it. Because what happens a lot with authority figures is if they say a thing and you come up with evidence against the thing they're saying, all they have to do is just say, yeah, well guess what? I have the title, I have the thing, or the degree, or the tag, or the name, or whatever bullshit authority makes them sleep better at night. But the fact of the matter is, if you actually have solid reasoning and evidence to support what you're saying, then you shouldn't really ever have to pull the authority card in any situation ever. If what you're saying has value and meaning and reasoning, you should never have to say, well, I know this better because I know this better. You should just be able to say, this makes sense because. But, you know, there's my aside for the day, I suppose.
But that's impossible.
Impossible? May I see the evidence you have that leads you to believe so?
I was just speaking to the director of a prestigious college about your letter of recommendation, too.
There will be no need for that. I intend on getting into a good college by my own merit.
Your only leverage is gone. Get fucked.
Please excuse me.
Hey, we're not done here. Sir, it's me. I apologize for bothering you like this about that. Yes, I am making progress. However, I have stumbled upon some difficulties.
My attempts at blackmailing people has massively backfired. I need help.
Still, why would someone as important as you be interested in a petty case like this? No, that's not what I meant. I will investigate with all the resources available to me. Of course. I should be able to let you know relatively soon. Yes, I will bring good news. Well then, thank you for your... Damn it!
And not so easy when you don't have someone to blackmail now, is it?
I'm home.
Hi, sis. You look tired. Is everything okay?
Don't worry about me. How about you, Makoto? Have you been keeping up with your studies?
Yes, of course. Though, what is the point of studying?
Oh, well, okay. Oh boy. Uh-oh. You might have angered the beast.
I was just wondering what will be waiting for me at the end. Even if I manage to push through tough entrance exams, I'm still thrust into a competitive society.
Also, she's not wrong.
What else is there besides success? Don't ask me such childish questions.
Well,
Isn't this the
assuming
man
you're
who
presenting a
sent
dichotomy,
calling card for?
happiness would be one thing.
I heard he confessed all his crimes.
Even the police couldn't figure out why. It really was out of nowhere. This would only make sense if his personality changed. That would be impossible.
Why does it matter? The police still caught him in the end, right?
I had plans set for a promotion, but no one can take credit for his arrest now with that confession.
And suddenly another piece of the puzzle falls into place. She's salty. Ah, I see
Not that a
now.
child would understand.
Oh, wow, okay. Oh my god, you're such a bitch. You're just the worst. Again, wait, okay.
She was pursuing the case after all.
Okay, we need to rewind. Alright, one, we just got done talking about how people pull the authority card, and guess what she did? She pulled the authority card. Great, thanks. Once again, it's like, well, you're just a child. You're just a stupid kid. So you don't understand how the real world works, even though she's absolutely correct about what will end up being the end result of her studies in the competitive society thing. But 2, more importantly, she walked into the damn room and just walked right back out again. I would assume that was just the door that led outside, because she still had her bag on, right? I assume she just walked into the house. So did she just walk in and then went right back out again when she ran out of arguments? Typical people.
Promotion. You've changed, sis. But I'll be okay.
I think she's just the same as she always was.
I finally found a place where I belong.
You're back.
So Jiro, consider this my formal apology. For as much of an asshole as you were to me, you're nowhere near as bad as what Makoto has to deal with. Consider this my formal, humblest apology. How are things going? You seem to be keeping on the straight and narrow so far. Doesn't mean you can just slack off. I'll be honest, I read something completely different when I first read that line. There's something somewhere on the horizon, got it? This reason is incredible. I'm honestly shocked to see it. Or sorry, this reaction is incredible. It is only natural that people are surprised. Even the police were struggling to catch him. By the way, you said you were called by the principal. Did something happen? It was regarding my investigation of the incident with Mr. Kamoshida. I didn't mention a word about any of you. I essentially told him I was unable to find any information. Are you gonna be okay? I will. I've graduated from my role as the exemplary honor student. From now on, I'm going to be more honest with myself. It's quite a refreshing feeling. Good! That's kind of a prevalent thing where people hold themselves to an unrealistic standard. Well, okay, I say that. Either they hold themselves to an unrealistic standard, or they hold themselves to the standard that other people have placed upon them, which in her case would be her sister, although in actuality would often be a parental figure, or sometimes a teacher would be like, who would put that pressure on a student. So you feel that you have to live up to this massive gargantuan expectation that you just can't fulfill. You can't consistently maintain that. So I can empathize with the desire to impress those around you at the expense of your mental health, and it is very refreshing to just kind of relax and be yourself. Not to say you give up on everything, but just that you take it a bit easier on yourself. Maybe don't try to kill yourself just to get things done. Trust me, I've learned that quite a lot this year. What are you gonna do now? Want to stay with the Phantom Thieves? That's my intention, assuming there wouldn't be any trouble. Welcome aboard. That should be a big problem if you didn't stick with us. We should allow her to join us. It would be greatly convenient. I mean, yeah, if we let Yusuke in, then well, the standards don't even exist. So yeah, may as well let Makoto in. I hope I can continue getting along with all of you.
Advisor, huh? This new teammate of ours is pretty promising. We'll be able to do even more now.
All right, who wants to see us tonight? The answer is, you or you. So you're weird. I don't think I like you. I don't dislike you, but I don't really like you either. Unfortunately, I find myself in the undesirable position of actually having to talk to you because I need to rank this thing up for the end game, so I think we have enough money for now. Let's just spend time with you. I'm in Kiichijoji right now. If you got a time, want to drop by for a bit? Sure. I mean, again, to recap, for those of you who are keeping up with my series who have never played this game before, such as myself, because again, I've never played this game before, so this is all first-time experience for me. So for those of you watching this for the first time and have never seen anything with Persona related before, as a brief refresher, to get the true ending, I've been told that I need to rank up Kasumi, which of course I'm dedicated to doing. I need to rank up Akechi, which I need to rank up Maruki, which so got a lot of pain ahead of us. So we gotta just keep on rolling along so we can get, because the one thing that I'm very, very nervous of missing out on is the potential that I'm gonna get all the way to the end of the game and then just drop the ball at the very end and not have enough confident rank ups in order to actually get the true ending or the royal content. So, fingers crossed. Let's go. I had a feeling you'd come. Thanks, I'll be waiting. Alrighty then. Let's hop on the train. We have a target we haven't identified, right? Let's go to Harmony Alley and gather some... No. We came here to spend time with you, not to do the Memento side quests. Good evening. Actually, Prolific Cafe right over there. Something we can discuss things over some tea, but unfortunately my television appearance has earned me the attention of a rather extreme fan base. As far as they're concerned, anyone in my company must meet their standards of intelligence and attractiveness. If not, well, they take it to social media, denouncing and harassing the people in question. I wouldn't wish that on you. You know, interestingly enough, that I mentioned this in a previous video, so I'm not going to go into it in detail. But the idea of the person, the person who I dated for a short time in middle school, who I then ultimately found out just did it on a dare, and because she needed someone to fulfill that boyfriend role in her life, just to keep her friends happy, essentially. You know that story? Maybe you don't remember that story. If you don't, well, there's plenty of episodes in the past you can go back and check on, I'm sure. But that's the gist of it, which is that she was with someone, she broke up with him because he was abusive, and then she quickly started dating me afterwards because she wanted to be able to tell her friends, hey, look, I'm in a relationship. That's cool, right? But it backfired because her friends were like, he's such a nerd, he's not good enough for you, or whatever, because their value in judging a person's quality stops strictly at, are they a nerd or not? If yes, then no, because nerds are the big bad, people who play video games are the bigger bad, and you gotta be with some super hip, cool, hair gelled back jock or whatever bullshit. So I've had encounters with people who do hold those standards, not for themselves, mind you, but for other people. It's like, the people you hang out with, they gotta be like top tier sports athlete material, whatever the hell. You know what I mean. So I empathize with that mindset, Akechi. Wants to have a discussion at a cafe nearby. With the knowledge and charm I have, it shouldn't be a problem. But you, I expect you'll pass muster easily. I feel like I can become closer to Akechi thanks to the Justice Persona Angel. I feel my bond with Akechi will grow stronger soon. Yep, let's go. Let's do it. The place is really quite popular. It should be open right now. Let's get going. I'm gonna walk around. Let me know when you're ready to leave. Yeah, let's let a cat wander around all by itself. That won't go horribly wrong in any discernible way. This is a great plan. Cake here is fairly popular. I've been wanting to try it myself. Got a sweet tooth, huh? Well, I don't want to hate sweets, but I'm not exactly partial to them. Fads tend to be fairly similar, so I'm more curious about its popularity than its taste. I'm gonna give it a try. It was delicious after all. I actually enjoyed it more than I thought I would. Hey, look! Isn't it fad-following woman, huh? Isn't that him? Oh, you mean the guy who's on TV these days. Who was he again? Wasn't his name Akechi? You know, the Next Generation Detective friends? Let's discuss this in broad view, in his direct line of sight, loud enough for everyone nearby to hear, to embarrass him further. Should we ask him for an autograph? Maybe it might be something worth bragging about. Almost like I haven't spotted. Look, I don't, like, obviously we don't trust him because, well, we're sure he's the masked man. But we don't want him to hate, like, we want him to like us, you know, keep your friends close with your enemies closer kind of thing. So, this is like, I mean, you should have known you'd be followed here. This is like, oh my goodness, your life must be so hard. It must be so hard to be this big celebrity who everyone wants to talk to. So we'll go with, I mean, I can get rid of them for if you want. I can put on my angry eyes and scare them away. I don't think that that'll work out well. I have a public image to think about. Is someone important here? Male passerby. Who is it? Is it a celebrity? Is it an opportunity for me to forward my Instagram page? And garner more likes and attention? But not dislikes, those are gone. Looks like I'm out of time. Wish I could have relaxed a little longer, though. We should go. You've done nothing wrong. I think it'd be best to leave. I'm only going to cause problems if I stay. A shame I don't have glasses like you. Maybe I would have been able to get out of the situation. That's not how that works. You don't just put on glasses and suddenly you're unrecognizable. Well, I say that, but it can throw some people off. I mean, I don't know. I feel like someone like you, like for instance, if you saw Tom Cruise with glasses on, don't really think it's gonna stop you from knowing it's Tom Cruise. That's not gonna work, I don't think. Or like someone like Chris Evans or Robert Downey Jr. or Tom Hanks or Tim Allen or who else? Insert popular celebrity here, of whom there are many, but I'm not naming any others because I think I have a good enough list for you to understand what I'm talking about. That's not gonna stop you from knowing who they are. Maybe for like a close friend, you know, someone you know a while and you're used to seeing a certain way, maybe putting on glasses would make you be like, huh, haven't seen like that before, because, you know, it'd be a different look. But for someone as famous as, like, because he's on TV all the time. For someone that famous, I don't think glasses would really stop you. Gotta say. Also, I like how literally every single person in this shot, except for that one random woman walking off the screen right now, and she's gone. Everyone else in the screen in the shot is just laser focused on him without a care, and they're not even trying to hide it. Like, wow. What? These are shit. Why are my options? This just sounds weird. It's like, come here a second. Like, what are you gonna do? I'm assuming it's gonna be like, come here so I can give you my glasses, but they're gonna see me give you the glasses. So what is this gonna do?
Hold on.
What are you... What? Oh, he's back. This time I'll get his autograph for... Is that boy really Akechi? Not to... What? 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 No! 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 Absolutely not. Are you kidding me? If this was a real thing, I could have bragged about meeting him. Really? Really? All of you? Every single one of you? Really? Okay. So that's what we call bullshit. I'm sorry, but for someone who's as TV famous as Akechi is, this I don't buy for I wouldn't have bought under normal circumstances that even if they just saw him, no context, just walk into the room and you see him with glasses on, I still don't think that would have stopped you. If you saw, like, Gabriel Mocked, or Patrick J. Adams, or Rick Hoffman, or Sarah Rafferty, or Gina Torres, or Meghan Markle, okay, that's a bit of a bigger deal. You know what I mean? I'm listing Sue's characters. If you saw any of those people, and they were wearing glasses, I think you'd still recognize them, regardless of whether or not they were wearing, like, I don't think the glasses would be enough for you to not realize it's them, right? But in this situation, they already saw him. Like, they walked into the area, and they saw him once. And then I got up from the seat, took my glasses off, and put them on him, and that was suddenly enough for them to be like, what? What a magical thing just happened. I guess I was seeing things. Like, really? Okay. Alright. Whatever you say. You looked great. Is that so? Well, who else could make a peasant of the Detective Prince? There's no knowing how things may go unless you give it a try, huh?
Thank you.
Apparently not. This game keeps surprising me with things that I would never have imagined to ever work. I think I've learned a valuable lesson. Yeah, and that lesson is, if ever, it's like... It's like in Halo, if you put on active camouflage, no one can see you. Like if an enemy chases you and you activate active camouflage, obviously they can't see you anymore, so they stop chasing you because they don't know where you went. It's like that, but this time, instead of putting on active camouflage, you just put on glasses, and then it's like, oh look, it's a celebrity, and then you activate glasses, and it's like, huh, I can't see him anymore. No, you know what it's like? It's literally exactly what happens in Phineas and Ferb. It's when Perry puts on the hat, when Perry takes off the hat, Different is like, what? Where'd he go? Where did Perry go? And then he puts back on the hat, and he's like, Perry the platypus. It's the same damn thing. Okay. Alright, Akechi. Well, you know what? We ranked up to Justice Confident. We're making great progress. That's all we wanted out of this. So, I'll take it. I will happily accept it. Looks like our coffee's gone cold. Why don't we order new ones? Sure. See you next time. I mean, I don't drink coffee, but, you know, whatever makes you happy, I suppose. And here's that phone call we were waiting for. It's a shame our discussion was interrupted today. I was rather enjoying having a breather with you. But you certainly surprised me today. I can't believe we got out of such a bait. Me neither. It was an interesting experience, but I definitely don't want to go through that or deliver again. Well, unfortunately, you're a celebrity, so it's just bound to happen. That's the first time what happens when I'm too careless about my words around you. Wasn't it fun? You have a twisted concept of fun. But if you dress as me next time, I think I might agree. I could use a stunt double. What are we doing, investigations too now? You and I aren't terribly different in height. I'm sure my clothes would fit you. If we do this, it'll have to be carefully planned, of course. I'll be dictating everything from my hair to accessories. Nobody would notice the switch, I'm sure. We proved it today. Most people can't see beyond the superficial. Don't worry. I've gathered that in recent years. I have an early start tomorrow, so I'll have to excuse myself. See you soon. Just another day in Persona Land, I suppose. Oh, no, not the Velvet Room again. No, don't go. No. Okay, phew. I thought we were going to the Velvet Room, but no, thankfully we're just going back to the future. I can handle Back to the Future. I can't handle going back to random Velvet Room shenanigans.
Don't be ridiculous. This new ally you gained was Makoto? Just tell me the truth. preposterous. If what you say is true, was Makoto also running from the police when you were arrested?
By the way, I don't know that Joker would have been giving up this information. I feel like he wouldn't have sold out everyone, but hey, it's nice to see her squirm, so that's a plus, because she sucks.
Now that I think about it, she did start talking a lot about the investigation from summer onward. Makoto aside, you mentioned one other important detail. Did Kaneshiro really say there was someone using the metaverse besides the Phantom Thieves? Those words could just be taken as you shifting blame to this other person, you know. But why would you fabricate such an elaborate story and then shift the blame elsewhere? There are two possibilities. Either you've simply been trying to confuse me with your lies, or everything you've stated is true.
Yes, that is how statements work. Either I'm telling you the truth or I'm lying to you. Congratulations, you figured out how conversations work. You did
You've been
it.
telling
Great
me
job.
the truth from the very start. Does that mean you're placing your trust in me?
It means I'm in an interrogation room and you're the person interrogating me, you idiot. It's a crime to not tell the truth. It's called perjury and obstruction of justice. I have to tell you the truth, you idiot.
Then again, I am investigating a thief who steals hearts. Very well. No matter how absurd it may seem, I'll reevaluate my stance on believing you, for now.
Have I mentioned she sucks yet?
In return, speak the whole truth and nothing but the truth.
Oh my
It's a fair
god.
deal. Is that acceptable?
Made a deal with Say. Great.
I am thou.
Oh no, God no, no, Nard, Nard, Nard.
With the birth of the judgment persona,
Nard.
I have obtained the winds of blessing that shall lead to freedom and
Nard. But she sucks! No, but like, she sucks though! But she's like the worst!
Alright.
Why do you hate me this bad?
We're running out of time. Let's move on to your next target.
I don't think we're running out of time. If this game's as long as I think it is, we got plenty of time to go.
Actually, I should rephrase that. They targeted your group first, didn't they? The identity of your opponent is this. We have no pictures. Even their names and identities are unknown. If what you told me is true, then this nav thing you've mentioned wouldn't have worked in this case. How did you target them? Tell me everything.
Why is she... Okay, we're never ever spending time with her. That's never ever going... That's not happening. I will never ever spend time with her for literally any reason. I don't care what great gameplay benefits she's gonna offer me. It's not worth it. Phantom Thieves made him have a change of heart, right? Seriously, the Phantom Thieves are amazing. Isn't it so cool how they steal people's hearts? How do they make them repent? I'm really curious. Who are they? I'm sorry. I didn't point it out. Was that a selfie stick in the... That was a selfie stick in the last scene. That was a... You know? Hey, you're there, right? Come downstairs. I was gonna do that anyway, but you know.
Hey, check the ingredients in the fridge. Hey, what's up? Huh? It's not right? Not cute. That was the one the staff recommended to me, though. Won't that printer do? Huh, it'll do, but it's not it? Okay, I'll be right over.
I like how everyone always talks in the vaguest terminology possible, so we have no clue what's going on.
This might take a while. I'm leaving the store to you.
This place will be ransacked by the time you're back.
Look up for me if I don't come back. I owe you one. What a handful.
Going out cosplaying as Roger Ratings. And that concludes our broadcast day.
This case is said to be a result of the Phantom Thieves' actions, but what do you think?
We don't know their methods, but I believe they are a menace that will threaten this law-abiding country.
Yeah, I don't know if you want to be on the side against the people that have brought criminals to justice. I don't know that you want to be on the side against those people.
This dangerous group tampers with people's hearts. It's no different from brainwashing.
No, I think I'm done with brainwashing, thanks. Yeah, but, so the Phantom Thieves have brought criminals to justice. Don't know if you want to be on the side of history that's against the Phantom Thieves.
I see. You're absolutely correct.
I wonder what's going on. Didn't this happen a little while ago, too? Who was it again? You know, that famous artist.
Ah, Madarame, was it?
They punished those awful people, didn't they? The Phantom Thieves aren't at fault then.
Based grandma?
Well, that may be true, but...
Don't you think so too, dearie? The Phantom Thieves aren't doing anything wrong, are they?
Well, I don't know that you can ask my thoughts on this, but alright.
See, even he says that they're doing good.
Enjoy the appeal to popularity fallacy. Well, he said I'm right. Other people agree with me, so I must be right. Yeah.
Oh my, look at the time. We should probably head home.
Ah, you're right.
Isn't it, like, early morning?
Thanks for the drink.
Yes. I've received the reports on Kanashiro's case, but to think the Phantom Thieves would honestly attempt an absurd idea like social reform.
Stop! What? Wow. Oh boy. Wow. What? Yeah, I know, right? What an absurd idea to make beneficial changes to society. Wow. Wow, absurd.
You're absolutely right. I'm not pleased about the general public's support of them either. There's also the danger of the metaverse being exposed with their continued actions.
Ah. So they do know. Okay, so that makes a bit more. Okay, so that's a bit of a problem. So my biggest concern from the beginning was if they don't know about the metaverse, then and they can't prove its can't prove its existence, then how the hell are they going to make a case against us? But if there's people in high places who know about what the metaverse is and how it works, that could be a problem. A big one, actually.
There is one countermeasure he brought in that seems usable. It involves having the Phantom Thieves destroy themselves without our direct intervention. We'll set things up so that those mental
That's a nice JPEG.
are their doing. Ah, I thought as much. I had a feeling that it was too brutal for it to be his own idea. Still, to think you'd go through such elaborate detail to crush them. Their actions must be that much of an eyesore for you. I sympathize with what you're going through. Well then, I'll clean this up quickly and put it behind us. Yes, a grand undertaking like social reform is beyond a group such as the Phantom Thieves. Only a select few are worthy of changing the world. And who better than the future Prime Minister, sir?
Oh boy. Well, that could cause issues. It's Ryuji.
Hey, it's me. Where you at? What you doing?
What you doing? That's all I can congratulate. That's literally all I can think. Anytime anyone ever says that, it's just all I think about. That's the first thing that comes to my head is whenever I see the phrase "What you doing?" It's a secret.
Gotcha. We're gonna come over right now about the, you know what. See ya.
Great.
What's up? We're here to hang out.
No sense. Yeah, thanks. Glad I wasn't in the middle of something important. Thanks for just showing. I mean, I guess at least you called first, but I like how he just says, "Yeah, we're coming over now. Not gonna ask you first. We're just on our way. Make sure it's ready for us." Yeah, thanks.
That's not why we're here. We need to study for finals.
Why am I here too?
You're the one who... Makoto, you're the one who was right up our ass about studying for finals.
You're one of us now, so of course you gotta help us. We're in trouble if you don't teach us, you know?
You committed to the Phantom Thieves, meaning you committed to this friend group, and you're the one who was getting on our asses about not studying for finals in the first place. What do you mean, why are you here? But I don't wanna. Wah.
Even you're saying such things? Let's leave those guys be.
I couldn't ask the last time I was here, but what is this place? The storekeeper doesn't seem to be around.
It's where this guy lives. He's got complicated circumstances.
Which I would imagine she'd know about by now.
You can tell her about it, right?
What?
Actually, tell yourself.
My rumor has circulated around the entire school, but has somehow eluded the student council president.
That's terrible.
On Yusuke and me are pretty much the same too. I mean, it's not as bad as this guy's though. It's just something we can't ever put up with. That's why we all became Phantom Thieves.
Hey, don't forget me.
I know. We're all part of the team. By the way, Makoto, ain't there someone you can't forgive either? Like, a heart you want to change?
That's a secret.
Ah, there's someone like that. You could just tell us, you know. You don't gotta be so cold.
That aside, do you have any intention of studying for the exams?
You just got done reaming us about why do I have to help you study for exams. Now you're like, why are we studying for exams, guys? Come on, gotta get to it.
Not really.
Yeah.
It's fine if I leave then?
These people confuse me.
No, I'm just joking. Please teach us.
What was this term? It's phobia, so it's a fear of some kind.
I think it's a fear of open spaces. You don't hear it that often, though.
I approve of the fact that the one person that didn't get a booth seat is Yusuke.
Leave vocabulary and long sentences to me. I suck at proper grammar, though.
Even if we study English, it's not like I'm gonna use it in the future.
That is a very weird line to hear spoken in English.
When it comes to you, your Japanese is questionable too.
Shut up!
Explain the writer's feelings? What point is there in that?
Oh, it's
well,
impossible. I can't memorize all these formulas.
Depending on the circumstances, it can elucidate some intentions in creating a story. Josh Cooley, what?
Why don't we take a break?
Makoto? Of all the people who wanted to take a break, I would not have bet that Makoto would be the one who would suggest the idea.
This case is said to be the result of the Phantom Thieves' actions, but in actuality, is this true?
Considering how a calling card was scattered about, I believe there's no mistaking that. The question is what the Phantom Thieves actually did. If they tampered with the suspect's heart, it casts doubt on the authenticity of any confession.
So then by tampering with hearts, the Phantom Thieves are fabricating crimes that may not exist?
We can't deny the possibility.
Except for the fact that there was an investigation would reveal evidence that proves that. There's
no doubt that the Phantom Thieves are exposing hidden injustices in society.
Then why are you even talking?
However, if this is done by sidestepping the law, their way of thinking is very dangerous.
Yeah, I can't wait for you to point to me the law about going into other dimensions.
So in a way, they're outlaws.
Duh.
Yes. They're no different than the criminals they target.
Yeah.
This cannot be overlooked.
You are comparing people who bring sexual harassers to justice to the sexual harassers themselves. I promise you, Akechi, this is not a good look for you. This is not a road you want to go down. Optically, you are not winning this one.
I see.
You are literally comparing us, saying we are no different from Kamoshida. This doesn't work, this doesn't end well for you.
Oh, I see. My ass. Why the hell are we being treated as the bad guys?
Well, it's because of a little life lesson I learned a long time ago, and that is that people are stupid.
Just let them say whatever they want. More people are starting to understand that what we're doing is right, after all.
When I'm walking around in town, I hear a lot more people talking about us too. And the forum's been full of hype. Do you think we made it big time?
Don't get pompous over dealing with some street thug. Save it for after we deal with a bigger target.
It's never enough for you, is it? It's always got to be a bigger target every time.
Just gotta take down a bigger one, yeah?
You know, eventually you're gonna have to bring down the Death Star to live up to your expectations.
That was the plan from the start anyways.
Like, yeah, we saved the planet and all that, but, like, we need a bigger target. Can we save the universe?
True. It may be best if we start thinking about it.
I bet we'll find one in no time. The wind's blowing in our direction and everything. I feel like we won't lose to anything right now.
Well, we'll decide on that eventually. We need to overcome our exams first. Now then, break time's over. Let's get back to...
That reminds me, the celebration party. Weren't we gonna do it after exams?
Yes.
Where should we go? I feel like I'll study better if I got something to look forward to.
The last one was a buffet at a hotel. We haven't gone anywhere since.
That's a blatant lie. We had a celebration up in my room when we had the dinner.
Hmm? A buffet?
Where would be good? Hey, what about fireworks? A fireworks festival!
Yeah, I'm sure Morgana the cat will love that.
That sounds good to me.
It's hard to ignore a buffet, but I'll take the beauties of summer. Still, I demand that we feast during the festival as well.
Do you guys own a yukata? Will you wear a yukata?
Doesn't a fireworks festival sound good? You think so too, right?
Sure.
Alright, fireworks festival it is. Let's look for a good one.
I've never been big on fireworks. I usually just get like, honestly, when I was a kid, I thought they were really cool, you know, seeing things explode in the sky. And, you know, if they're happening in the background, like, for instance, if, when I haven't been to the Disney parks in a while because, you know, the world shut down and all that. But when I went years and years and years ago, I used to go pretty regularly until the world shut down. Like, if I was leaving the park and fireworks were happening as I was leaving, it's like, it's pretty cool to see those things happen. But more often than not, I just get annoyed by them, mainly because every year on December, I said December, well, December as well, on July 4th, potentially even July 3rd, maybe even 5th, possibly even 6th if people are especially crazy. Also on December 31st and January 1st and 2nd, etc., etc., it happens all night long, and I can't fucking sleep. Because people are obsessed with fireworks, and they do them all night long. So all I hear, until the wee hours of the night, is fireworks going off constantly, and I can't sleep because they're really loud and obnoxious. And I get that that sounds like an old man yelling at a cloud, like, you kids these days and your special boomsticks in the yard. Knock it off before I come over there and teach you a lesson. Like, I get what that sounds like, but really, I'm just not into it anymore. I just want to sleep, and I can't sleep on those nights because the fireworks just don't fucking stop. So, not a big fan of it, but I don't think I really have a choice in the matter. So, let's go to the fireworks, shall we?
Study comes first, though. I won't let you off if you fail any of them. Are we clear?
Okay, I'm pretty sure we're not gonna know if we failed or not, but before we do the celebration.
Yes, ma'am.
Like, we're gonna be at the celebration while the- what the hell?
Fireworks festival it is. Let's look for a good one.
That's not- okay, that's not creepy at all. What the so, we got some things to discuss here. We are now coming to you live from some random basement garage thing where someone is stalking us and has piled up trash bags to infinity and beyond. What the-
Study comes first, though. I won't let you off if you fail any of them.
This is weird as hell.
Yes, ma'am.
What? That's not creepy at all. Nah, that like, that wasn't creepy at all. I don't know what you're talking about. That's not, yeah, that great. That's not gonna make me feel like I'm gonna get killed tonight or anything. Great. I feel completely safe. So there's this dangerous, almost psychotic blog you found that hasn't been in the forum yet. I'll kill him, I'll kill him, I'll kill him. That's all it says. Rumor has it she's talking about her boyfriend. That's fine. What she's been saying is completely out of line. It gets even worse. Turns out she's a student. How convenient. You know a girl named Yumiko Mogami? She's always, up near the classroom on the 2nd floor. Great, that narrows it down. I have to do something before things get worse. Good opportunity for us. Is it a memento? The lovesick cyberstalking girl. Would that cyberstalking girl be the whack job we just saw in that little cutscene there? Because it would not surprise me if it's the whack job we just saw in the cutscene there. Alright, well, on that note, I think I'm going to leave things here for today. I think that was a decent introductory episode. A bit shorter than usual. I usually go for... Oh, I can... I can use this in the real world too. Neat. I usually go a little bit longer, usually around an hour, but I want to keep it a nice shorter introduction to kind of ease us back into the flow of things. I miss this. I mean, the gap for you guys is longer than the gap for me because I plan on stockpiling a bunch of episodes and recording a lot between now and when you'll actually see this go up. So the break for me was not as long as the break for you, but I still took a bit of a hiatus from playing this game, and I miss this. I'm glad to be back in the swing of things now. I'm happy to be back to recording this. Heads up for future uploads. I probably told you guys in a live stream that I haven't done yet, but that I will do in the future. That my plan is to do 2 episodes a day for the foreseeable future, and that is my plan. But I'm only gonna upload 1 today because the second episode the second video that goes up today is gonna be the December update. So I'll upload that later today. But then for the rest of the month, so from tomorrow onward, that'll be 2 episodes a day for the rest of the month, and that should, in theory, allow us to finish out this game in time. Hopefully, because I really want to get this done before the end of the year. I'm very dedicated to that, and I hope I can pull it off. It will be the big sad if I can't. Anyway, on that note, that'll be it for today. So thanks for watching. Stay tuned for tomorrow, and hope to catch you all then for some more Persona 5 Royal. Goodbye.
Thank you.